Sciences here at King's. We're a fairly young museum. We've only been open since 2009 to internal staff and students, and we only welcome external people on a few occasions at the moment, so it's really nice to have you here.
Rosalind! Rosalind! Dr. Rosalind Franklin! X-ray Rosalind Franklin! Dr. Rosalind Franklin! X-ray Professor Rosalind Franklin! Dr. Rosalind Franklin! X-ray she took the photo! 51, the photograph 51!
Me to what Frances and Scientific and Minerva are doing is that they're not just entertainers performance, they also instruct their audiences and they also increase their audience's awareness.
X-rays on the human specimen before her.
It's a project, and we can see that from the work of Minerva Scientifica has done, highlighting what female scientists have done in the scientific community. We have this concept of two creative processes. On one side we've got the scientific process, and on the other side we got the musical process, the compositions. And we just feel that it just came together so nicely, and it highlighted that, you know, these two different processes, different sides of the spectrum, the creative spectrum. And there is a unity, you know, a part in it where the synthesis can happen.
From the composer side of the fence, this has been a huge privilege. We've been so warmly welcomed and really have gained so much from this interchange. And then to set up collaborations of this kind, I think everyone here who's ever tried to set up a collaboration in the arts knows it can take years really for this to happen. And to have such fine performances, to have performers who respond so quickly. And finally, as we're doing here tonight, to actually welcome a CD within such a short time of this all coming together. I really think it means that Minerva Scientifica is onto something really quite extraordinary.
Put an obstacle in its path. Put an obstacle in its path.
When Lynne and I came together, we had lots of discussions about how we could bring the science and the music together, and in the end it just seemed obvious that there was this string of letters and that they ought to be put to music.
Collaboratively during this whole process, that I had access to the singers while I was composing, which doesn't often happen. Usually as a composer you're given a commission, you write the piece and then you meet the composers once the piece has been completed. So to actually be able to test things out on them and be maybe a bit braver than I would have been otherwise.
I was very much inspired by Franklin when I was at school. I read the Double Helix. I felt the indignation that we've all felt at some point about Franklin's story, and I think she fired me up to go into science. I think a lot of things are serendipity in science as well.
Yeah.
You sort of come across something and run with it. But no, it was nice to go back, and this project sort of gave me a bit more impetus to go back and look into the history of it. So it's kind of gratifying. And I do think that these 4 people are probably the only people in the world that know a whole gene.
Mostly.
I think if I'd known you were going to do it off by heart, I wouldn't have dared. You know? I had no idea they were going to memorise it.
C-C-T-G-A-A-G-A-A-G-A-C-A-A-G-A-C-A-G